Right now it's on course to hit a big chunk of Florida. Alright guys, we're only going to be seeing Terra from the back today. And there's a very good reason. Do you want to tell them why?
Yeah, I had a crazy thing happen to my face and it looks insane right now.
Welcome back to SmellyBelly TV. I hope you guys are having an amazing and fantastic day. Things are going a little crazy for us because of the fact that there is a hurricane headed our way. Yes, and it's a big one. Its name is Dorian.
Dorian.
It's not Duran Duran?
It's Dorian. I think Duran's a band.
Duran's a band?
I think so.
If you guys have watched SmellyBelly TV for a while, like maybe a year or two or three, you guys know that we've gone through a heck of a lot of hurricanes. And the place that we live, literally before we moved here, there was not a hurricane in 50 years. That means that we brought all the hurricanes here. We must have, but we're from Minnesota, so how could we do such a thing? Thoughts on hurricanes?
No school, and I just get to hang out with friends in the dark.
But we will not be hanging out with friends in the dark because we will have light. We had no idea what we were getting into when we moved to Florida. So behind me, well, there's some trash because this is where I keep all the trash that I gotta take to the dump. Whatever, that's besides the point. A 20,000 watt Briggs & Stratton and a bunch of air conditioning units. That is a power generator that's gonna give us the capability to power our house, power our lights. So we are prepared this year, and I'm hoping that it works. But if it doesn't, another generator in here, and I'm hoping that that works, but I haven't used it in 2 years. And if all of that somehow fails, we have a golf cart with a lot of batteries in it. So hopefully we can find out a way to hook those up and, I don't know, maybe have some lights on in the house. For some reason, all of those plans fail. I do have a ton of wood that I could burn. We're gonna find a way to survive, guys. Hit that thumbs up for survival. Do you remember any hurricanes in your lifetime?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Which one do you remember?
Remember your Halloween birthday party?
Oh,
That was during the
yeah.
hurricane. We had to have it in the dark.
What do you think about that?
That was cool, and
It was cool?
yeah. And yesterday on the we had this big storm. We were trying to get the cats inside, and the lightning was so big, so we ran inside.
Yeah, we did run inside. So are you nervous at all about the hurricane?
No.
We're gonna be prepared, right? So the main thing that you want when you're surviving a hurricane is the most important thing is probably water. So we're like okay on water. That's not like a ton of water, depending upon how much we lose power. But we're doing good on ramen noodles. If you guys still have not checked out that video on It's Aydah, you should check it out because we put ramen noodles all up in Terra's bathtub. We're probably not gonna be in an evacuation zone, but if you are in an evacuation zone, whatever your county is telling you, you should probably just listen to them.
If you live in Orlando, you should probably evacuate.
Don't listen to I don't know if that's true or not. You guys find out for yourself and listen to your county and all that. This is Terra's new face.
This is my new regimen that I have to do every day.
I honestly feel so bad for Terra right now because she's in a lot of pain. So that's why we missed on Wednesday because we really just didn't have time to post a video, film a video, all of that stuff. When life happens, sometimes you gotta shut down YouTube. Baby, I'm kind of digging this look. So instead of you being like Marshmallow Man, you could be like Ice Cold Face Mask Girl.
That sounds
That looks more like
so cool.
And you can start DJing.
I'll be DJing as Ice Cold Face Mask Girl.
Yes, I like it.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, so that's my next issue right there. The trampoline. I have to somehow get that trampoline somewhere so it doesn't fly away in the winds. It's probably been a while since you guys have seen the Smelly Belly Grammy, but she's coming over because I gotta help her get her readiness for the hurricane season. High five to you guys, we nailed that transition. Benny, are you ready for the hurricane? Are you ready, Benny? Benny, come and say hi to Smelly Belly. You haven't said hi for a while. Come and say hi. Ben, Enzo, how offensive and rude. Guys, honestly though, hit your thumbs up for Terra because she's been in a lot of pain these last 72 hours. So, you know, she would appreciate that. Tweakers, what are you doing, Tweakers? Tweakers! Come on, babies. The next thing I gotta figure out in my life is what am I gonna do with all those chickens? How are we gonna keep them safe? So I'm thinking we're probably gonna have to put them in the garage. That's probably the best way to handle things. The thing that I am most grateful for right now is the fact that we are able to get water. We're able to have food. And we're able to be in a pretty good shelter. So I can't do too much complaining because we got a lot of good things happening. Even though there's a bad thing coming, you know, hopefully it won't be too bad. All right, you guys, the Smelly Belly Grammy has made it. Make sure you guys give her a big applause, a big thumbs up. Look, Grammy knows how to give a thumbs up. Give a thumbs up, Grammy.
Exactly, thumbs up.
Yeah, there we go, all right.
Yes.
Rory, can you do a thumbs up? All right, now thumbs them down. Now thumbs them up. Now do thumbs down and yeah. That means you're not too sure. Mama's supposed to be going back to Minnesota on Sunday at 3 o'clock. She has to get back to work. And she's supposed to be letting her sister off of work.
Hopefully you have some hurricane days saved up.
But I think she's gonna be having some hurricane days because they're already canceling flights. What do you think about that, Mom?
I say don't say it.
Don't say
Don't
it?
say it. I've been stuck in Atlanta before and that was horrible. I mean, at least here in Jacksonville, if they grounded, at least I have someplace to go. But I need to get back to Minnesota.
Yeah.
I
Were
need
you
to go
yelling
back-
at
I need to
people
go back-
today? Were you yelling at
No,
Did you
I
have
don't
road rage?
Yeah,
Your voice sounds like it.
I know.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I got a little bit of a sore throat.
Yeah, uh-huh.
So now I
It's
get-
more like Grammy saying, get over! Move over to the side of the road!
Get out of my way. I want this generator.
Yeah, she was fighting over generators.
No. Nope, I was just on time to buy it.
You can
Good.
come over to our house.
Somebody
That's true.
try to get one from us when we get it.
You guys, we have so much to do. Very little time to do it. I'm kind of tired. I just want to take a nap, but I have to go take apart a trampoline. I got to move a chicken coop because we could have winds up to 130 miles per hour. That's not good. That is not good. That means that we could have a trampoline fly across the yard, hit a neighbor's house, hit our house, hit somebody's house. Maybe there's even somebody just hanging out outside, and it's like, I don't think anybody's gonna be hanging outside with that kind of wind. Come on, Enzo, let's take a nap. Come on, Benny, let's take a nap. We're gonna take a nap. Come on, we're napping now. Let's go. Oh, you want to join the party, Penelope? All right, Diesel, you want to join too? You want to join too, buddy? Well, your breath is so stinky, though. Diesel, you clawed me, man. Bro. Nelly, will you be sweet to me? Oh, all you care about is your little chew toy. That's all you care about. Enzo, what about you? Do you love me? Come on, Benny. Come on, Benny, you give me love. Come on, Enzo. Enzo, come here. Enzo. Penelope, leave Enzo alone. Leave him alone. You just want that too? Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, these dogs are all about themselves. They're all about themselves, except for Diesel. He'll give me love, but he's got such stinky breath, you guys. His breath is so stinky. Look at his mouth right now. I don't know what he just got done doing, but I mean, ooh. All right, guys, so the next thing that we're gonna have to do to prepare for this hurricane, this is like a DIY hurricane.
Wait, you're gonna board it up now? The hurricane doesn't come for like 3 more. RIP Des red lizard.
Okay, the board is gonna go this way. One is on the bottom, one is on the top. And the reason why they made it 6'1" is because this is probably about a ½ inch thick.
The little things that you have to screw into.
Yeah, so this is an inch thick, so they're gonna be like right on the edge, and they're gonna just stack. So we're gonna need a ladder.
Was that 8 foot tall?
Yeah, this is 8 feet tall, so it's gonna cover the whole entire thing. It's kind of crazy because it's almost like you can sense this storm is coming. Like the air smells different, and the sky starts to look a little bit different. Like last night it was like a really crazy kind of orange, and we had a rainbow right in front of the house, which was kind of cool. Everything just kind of feels a little bit different than it usually does. It's kind of like a sense of I don't know, maybe like a high panic or something. It's really weird, and I don't know if it's just because everybody knows. I mean, because we went to the grocery stores today and everybody was freaking out, you know, getting all their supplies. I mean, they weren't freaking out. People are in the stores shopping for supplies, and the shelves are like starting to empty, almost like a sense of like worrisome, and you can almost feel that vibe in the air. So I take the more calm approach because we've already been through 2 of these. So I'm really not too worried about this at all. In fact, I think everything's gonna be just fine. If we are put into a mandatory evacuation zone though, we will definitely be leaving because you really don't wanna mess around with that. I believe they will only rescue you if you are in a non-mandatory evacuation zone. So if you're in a mandatory evacuation zone and you don't evacuate, they're not gonna start putting other people's lives at risk because you chose not to evacuate, which makes a lot of sense to me. If they're telling you it's mandatory evacuate, I think it's the right thing to do to listen. If they say it's optional, we're definitely gonna stay for this because we just have so many animals here and want to make sure they're taken care of. But ultimately, we will leave if we have to. Okay, so right now I am just gonna show you guys on the side here on the screen what we're looking at as far as the storm. So what they're showing us, what it's gonna be. Right now, it's on course to hit a big chunk of Florida.
Like all the Central East.
Yeah, pretty much. So I mean, that's kind of a big deal. This is a big storm, so it looks like by the time it gets to us, what they're projecting is that it's going to be a Category 4. But then once it actually hits, it's only going to be a Category 1.
After it's done some damage.
After it's done some extreme damage. And of course, you know, the biggest thing is like, this is actually coming from the East Coast and not the West side. So what that did to the beaches that we're close to was very catastrophic. I mean, it was...
The last hurricane was.
Hurricane Matthew.
And that was only a 3.
Matthew.
And Matthew was a 3, right?
And that wrecked a lot of beaches on the east that were still...
So a 4 is going to be even, like, way worse.
Yeah, I mean, the water was different for years. I mean, my mom lived on the beach, so she could even tell you.
It changed the beaches, like, for years. They're like, just starting to get back to normal.
Exactly. So with all that being said, guys, we're not sure when we're posting this video, so we might be in a hurricane, we might not. You might see us go dark for a little bit. If there is a hurricane and it's bad weather, we don't have internet, we're not gonna post. So we'll see what happens, and remember to do one thing.